Hello everyone, I'm very excited to share my first longer video. In this, I'm going to tell you about how we build and deploy an agent for Microsoft Word. But first of all, let's see the agent in action. So here I have a customer proposal being prepared. It's taken from a template that goes out to one of our customers. But if I scroll down a little bit, I'll find our key product section, which is to be filled in with this specific customer's need. I can see in the right-hand panel, I have already loaded my product information agent, so I can start asking it questions. I know this customer wants something about AR, so I can ask it to list our AR products. And it is grounded in our products database, so it will go down, look for them. It's all built in SharePoint, and tell me which AR-related products do we have. So we have some immersive VR AR training program, and we have the augmented reality integrated helmets. So I take this second one, which is the one I want to use. So I click that one and say, create a value proposition for this product. Now it will find all the details about the product. It will go in and make that value proposition I actually wanted. And now that it's done, I can simply select insert and it will remove all the filler around. So the would you like to add more or modify, and also the start, and it will add it where I pointed it to. So I just remove this filler and then I have everything I need. Before we start building, I want to take a step back and ask the question, why would we want to build a custom agent for Word when we have Microsoft 365 Copilot already in the canvas and in the sidebar? Well, there are three main reasons why we want to build that. First one is custom instructions. If we have some repetitive tasks where our users need to create the same type of prompt based on the same data over and over, we want to remove the strain of having to write comprehensive prompts and put all of that into instructions so the agent know how to respond. That way, the user can create very simple prompt and the agent knows what to do. That could be, for instance, if we want a specific tone of voice, or if we wanted to reply with a table with custom columns. The second reason is if we want to limit the grounding of our agent. By default, Microsoft 365 Copilot is grounded on all our data in Microsoft 365. And sometimes, like the demo we have just seen, I want it to be narrow and only focus on specific documents, pages, or other grounding elements. In this way, when we build agents, we point to exactly where it should look. And the third reason is if we want to expand the grounding. So sometimes we need to pull in data from other systems, either third or first party, such as dynamic Dataverse tables, ServiceNow, or maybe an HR system. That we can also do with custom agents, bringing in other data than what Microsoft 365 Copilot have available. Great. So time to build our agent. And how do we do that? We go to copilotstudio.microsoft.com and then we click New Agent. It will ask us if we want to start with the template, but we want to build an agent from scratch, so we click the New Agent button. It'll take us into this conversational agent builder, which is a great tool if you don't know how you should write the proper description or instructions for your agent. But we will skip to configure to go from a blank slate. First thing we need to do is to give it a name. We'll call this the product agent. Then we will write the description. The description both tells users when they install the agent what it does, but it also helps the LLM figure out what the purpose of the agent is. And this is an agent that provides detailed information about primary products and services for sales or tender material, focusing on B2B customers. So pretty much the overall goal of the agent. And then we go into instructions. And this is where we tell the agent how to behave, how to answer, and those kind of things. And this needs to be more details. And this is where the conversational agent builder can be a great help in the start. Or a little trick I use is to write it out, test it, and then have Copilot improve my instructions. So ask it to make it even better, make it more concrete, or tailor it in some specific way. But here we can see I have a set of clear instructions to our agent on how it should reply. Next thing we can do is that we need to add our knowledge. I only wanted this one to be based on our SharePoint product information. So I go here and I enter the URL of that site. This URL is straight into our product catalog, so I'll add that as the source it should pick up its information from. I'll add this, and then we're actually ready and good to go. So I'll click Create. It'll then set up our agent in here with all the necessary information. And now we can see we are in the full agent builder mode. So we have a few things we need to decide. So the knowledge we can see is already from the product catalog. Do we want to allow the AI to use its own general knowledge? We don't want to do that, because if it does that, then it won't only take from our product catalog. So we'll turn this off, and then we're actually good to go. So we can test this out. And we can start by saying, give me a list of our key products, and see what it returns with. Here we have a lot of testing back and forth. We might need to adjust our instructions a little bit, but as soon as we're done with this, then we are actually good to go. We can see here that it found our key product, and then I also want to test, create a value proposition for the first product. As it starts building that up, we can see if it actually picks up the right product, if it writes in the way we want it to do, or if we need to do any further adjustments of the Copilot. We can see all looks good, all looks as I expected. Once we're done with this, the next step is, of course, to publish it. I go up here, I click Publish, click Publish. This doesn't mean that it's published outside in our tenant, because we need to configure our channels first. But now it's published, so we know now it's production ready. It'll take a little while just to publish it. Now that it's published, we can go into channels. And what we wanted to do was to put it into Microsoft 365, because this is how we publish it to our Word. So if we open this up, we'll see I want to make the agent available to Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, because that's where I actually want to see it. The Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat agents are also the ones that are available in Word, PowerPoint, and so on. So I say add that channel. And now that it's done, I can say see this agent in Teams and start testing it out. You can see here that the agent is opening up in Teams now that I clicked View in Teams, and I can add it here. It will add that to my own Teams, to my own Microsoft 365 Copilot, and then it is available across everything for me. So you can see I can either open that in Teams here, or I can open it with Copilot. Let's just start opening it in Teams, and now I have my agent available here that I can chat with as much as I want. And just to circle back to our starting point, now in Word, we can see here that if I click Add, Ask an Agent, I have my newly built product agent here, which I can ask, tell me about our core services. And it will go in with the grounding we defined, with the instructions we defined, and give me a list of our core services. That's it. We built our custom agent for Microsoft Word. We even have it available in the Copilot chat as well, and in Teams. So Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would love to see next, and thanks for watching.